And we didn't miss much because it's Arena. And we've got Bohemians against Turks here. Let me just make sure my mic volume is okay. Looks fine to me. Hello, everyone. Good morning, good afternoon, good evening. Welcome to Warlords quarterfinals action here. ACCM playing as the Bohemians, Hera playing as the Turks. And this is a classic Arena matchup here in terms of civs. Dustin Polos, thank you for the 13 months. Now, Hera, maybe not the most comfortable player on Arena. ACCM, also not known as an Arena clown. But they can both get it done here. They can definitely both get it done here. Arism, thank you for the 7 months. Welcome back. Welcome back. Anyone watching World Cup? Oh, double deer push. Oh, get the other one. Oh, he went back. Damn. I spent yesterday gearing up for the Canada game and then watching the Canada game, and I have to say, very proud of the boys. Very, very proud of the boys. Even though we lost, it was clear that we deserved to be there. So, very happy. Very happy. First half of Canada. I thought the second half wasn't even that bad. I thought Belgium did a lot better job doing what they should have done in the first half, which is just control the ball. But, I mean, it was crazy. Like, most of our players have never even played in Europe before. They've never played on a big stage, and they showed up at the World Cup and they played like that. That was really fun to watch. Really, really fun. And I'm glad that, like, even with all the missed opportunities we had, we couldn't finish. And the penalty shot, obviously, some of the reffing calls may be a little bit dubious, but who knows? I'm glad that we didn't just camp in the box, and it was actually fun to watch. So, super happy with that. Anyway, what's the uptime going to look like here? Is it going to be some ridiculous... Remember, this is 9 villager start, so we could see some ridiculous uptimes like 22, 23, 20... Well, 24 is pretty standard, but 22, 23, Castle Age, uptimes, and probably into light cav for both of these guys. I mean, Turks, easy decision to go into light cav to contest the relics, right? Because you get the light cav upgrade for free. And if we actually look at the relics here, they're heavily favoring Hera. He's got 2 free relics for him. ACCM's closest relic is this one, which is basically in the middle of the map. This one's also close, but this one favors Hera. So it's kind of 2 heavily in Hera's favor, and then 2 slightly in ACCM's favor, and then this one, this neutral one, is definitely within the range of Hera's base. So it was great. Yeah, I think every single dude, Ark, I think almost every neutral that was watching that game was cheering for Canada. I think, like, just the style of play and the underdog nature of the whole thing. Probably almost every neutral there, unless they had, you know, a Belgian player from one of their favorite team. Probably almost every neutral was cheering for Hera. Canada could have had a player sent off. Yeah, the 2-footed scissor tackle from behind could have been a red because it was a goal scoring opportunity. But I think yellow is I think like 60, 70% of the time that gets called a yellow. And I think the ref made the correct decision not to call that a red on that stage. Fast imp from ACCM. I don't know. I think he's going to contest relics. Yeah, and you can see right there from the barracks, it's going to be a relic contest with the uptime. It's, 26 villagers, though. That is a lot. You can see 23 villagers here for Hera. Maybe you have a point. 26 villagers is a lot, but he's only got 3 on gold. It's not going to be fast imp, right? Surely. I don't know. I like this mining camp. I like the efficiency. Back to back. Beautiful. Let's hope they don't, you know, do the classic villager thing and bump up against each other and stop each other from mining. Buchanan was amazing. Buchanan was our best player. Yeah, Buchanan was feeding in balls to the middle. Buchanan was making moves. He looked great. Why 3 on gold for ACCM? I don't know. I don't know. USA were good, especially first half against Wales. I think CONCACAF has some. I don't think that there's many good teams in CONCACAF, but I think it's a little underrated, the division, from the way Europeans perceive it anyway. Because Europe has like this classic view that anyone from the North America or Central America isn't a very good team, aside from maybe Mexico, but I think the teams from CONCACAF are fairly physical. They're very athletic, and they can get the job done if they want to. But like I said, slightly underrated. It's not like they're vastly underrated. Oh yeah, happy Thanksgiving to any of my American friends. Hope you're absolutely stuffing yourself with food. I wonder why like ACCM is going up so late. Look at this. They're both adding their second scout, but ACCM is like a minute plus behind Hera. It's kind of crazy. I don't know what happened with this build. 9 villager start to go up to Feudal Age with 26 bills is kind of nuts. And it's not like he's playing a fast imp play or anything. Looks like he's just playing scouts into boom play. Can non-Americans celebrate Thanksgiving? Go ahead, man. Why not? You shouldn't need an excuse to celebrate a holiday, right? Oh. Nice pullback there from Hera. Hera gets the Lightcav upgrade for free, and that means he's going to be two-shotting these monks that are coming out. ACCM needs to do a little bit more work for that. And I wonder if he'll get the Lightcav upgrade as well. He's setting up his eco to go like 2 TCs or 3 TCs immediately upon reaching Castle Age. And Hera actually using his Lightcav to try and block that scout. And ACCM is going to block his own scout. That is very unfortunate. And Hera's never going to get hit by this spearman, right? Yeah, he runs away. So good start here for Hera. Already got the monk on the way. ACCM still not even in Castle Age. Look at the wood and stone, though. It's going to be second TC, third TC right away. JK. Second TC. Wood upgrade. Third TC will follow shortly after. And that second TC is going to be faster than Hera's. So maybe ACCM is going to be happy with like getting 2 relics here. I think that would be good against Turks. Especially if you're not going for that Lightcav upgrade. Third TC is about to be placed. There it is on the stone. We only think of Thanksgiving as an excuse to see family and eat. Yeah, exactly. As that's the same way most people think of like Christmas. Unless you're actively religious, right? Oh, that's bad. That's bad. That's bad from ACCM. Look, he's only got 1 scout left over. Didn't really manage to delay that monk. He did manage to get some damage on these Lightcav and kill 2 of them. But actually, no, he killed his own scout and a Lightcav. But Hera can heal these up. And now Hera has full control over the middle. He's going for that second and third TC. ACCM is on 3 TCs already, but is it worth it? I'm making prime rib tonight and ignoring my extended family. Well, okay. Is he going to get 1 relic? Hera is being so passive here. What on earth? Hera could deny all these relics coming in. He should get all 5 from this position, but he's being so passive with these Lightcav. It's crazy. He will send a Lightcav forward for this one. Won't be able to deny this, I don't think. And ACCM will likely get 1. Hera's going to get 4 relics. And there's Fervor. There's Fervor for ACCM. That's going to make his monks faster, but more importantly, it's going to make all his villagers faster. It's like a budget wheelbarrow, you know? And that'll mean that his farming and basically all resource gathering a little bit more efficient. Hufnitsa versus artillery bomber cannon. Who dares wins? I would say that artillery bomber cannon are slightly better in the hands of a pro versus Hufnitsa. I'd say they're slightly better. Plus the extra HP on the Turk bombard cannons is really, really useful. Rip Hera then? No. Because Hera's in a better position, right? Hera's going to get 4 relics in. And when you're talking about something that's slightly better, it all comes down to actually using the units and the engagements that you see, right? So Hera has slightly better micro than ACCM, and I think that's going to... Well, that's going to factor out into his favor in these engagements. And he's getting that relic, and he's going to get this relic, and it's going to be 4 relics to 1. ACCM has traded the relic contest over to Hera in favor of getting the TCs down faster and the villagers out quicker. And there's the 4th TC for ACCM. Wagenburg Tactics does help with the speed, but I don't think it's enough to factor out the range advantage. Show resources collected. Okay. Are you ready? Oh, bam, bop. Almost 1,000 more for ACCM. Huge, massive. And there's Wheelbarrow coming in right now for both players. ACCM's farm eco still not even better than Hera's. Right now, Hera has 34 farms. ACCM has 33. So ACCM, well, he's got 1 relic. He's got the faster boom. And he's going to try and finish this game before the relics really become a factor. ACCM is fervor. Yep, he's got fervor. Should get handcart too. Fully maximize that speed. You can see the speed right here. 1.01. Speed on Hera's villagers with wheelbarrow. 0.88. So there's a definite difference there. And ACCM is still contesting. Still contesting the middle here. Even though all the relics are gone. Hera getting atonement. So he can convert the monks from ACCM now. ACCM going for atonement as well. I don't know why they're hard investing on this. It doesn't seem like there's that much value here anymore for ACCM anyway. For Hera, I get wanting to hold the middle area. So you can have a launching pad. You know, to push into ACCM's base. But for ACCM, even if you manage to convert these monks, feels like you're going to really struggle to deal with the light cav. Hera, look at his resources. Oh my god. My man have the buildings? He does. Click up. Click up, my friend. Oh my god. Hera, click up. He's idling his TC. Is he here? Did he drop? Okay, he's up. I don't know what was happening there. A little bit idle TC time and more than enough resources to go up, but he's finally up to the next stage. ACCM has climbed ahead in villagers because Hera is still only on 3 TC. Going for a market back here and going for the castle. So ACCM will be able to get chemistry in the Castle Age, although he doesn't even have a university. He's still missing one of his buildings. This is going to be a really late uptime. Okay, never mind. He made the castle. JK. There's the uptime right there. It's a full minute slower than Hera. As he comes out here with the monks, and he's not going to get any value from those at all. Oh, boy. Oh, boy. What is happening? ACCM, what are you trying to do? Oh, he has to go back into his base. And he's going for barracks, so he's going to open Helb. Isn't it better to put castles in the back? If you're making the castles for Hussite wagons, then sure. And looks like he's going to make a few of them. I think your composition is going to be like Halb Hufnitsa, right? I just wonder what Hera's composition is going to be. He's getting husbandry, which is cheap, and he already has light calves, so no hints there. Could be cav archer bombard cannon. Could be hand cannon bombard cannon. Hussars, of course. Yeah, maybe. Maybe. And there's chemistry for ACCM. Now, Hera gets chemistry automatically in Imperial Age. So, essentially the same bonus for both of them. I mean, chemistry will cost ACCM a few extra resources. But the timing window is going to be exactly the same. Would you rather have the Ufnitsa or Turk bomber cannon? I'd probably rather have Turk bomber cannons. Longer range. HP value on them is really nice. Ufnitsa costs a lot to research. Now, artillery does cost quite a bit to research as well. But I think it's slightly cheaper to go into the bomber cannons. And Hera has a really nice map position to push from. Now, we've got 10 pikemen on the field. Halberdier can come in right away for ACCM, as well as Loom. Squires, bomber cannons being added. Does he go for Halberdier immediately? Yes, there it is. And it's going to be hand cannons. Hand cannons are already coming out for Hera. And if Hera can focus down this castle and get like a nice little castle set up in the middle here with hand cannons, bomber cannons, it's going to be really tough for ACCM to push it back. I love the fact that Hera's added in a Treb here too. The Treb's extra range just forces ACCM, if he wants to snipe that, he's either going to have to repair this castle forever, it'll soak up all his stone, or he's going to have to like push out this way to even gain access to that Treb with his Ufnitsa. So even though bombard cannons are something you want to be going into long-term for Hera, having a couple Trebs on the field, see, Exhibit A. Bomber cannon tries to come out and immediately gets sniped down. Even though you want to be going to bomber cannons, a couple Trebs is just so valuable for the 16 range. There's an archer range for ACCM. This is going to get really, really difficult here, folks. This is a clusterfuck. That's what we call it. The scientific term for it. And ACCM will need to give up that castle. Dude, that Halberdier research felt like it took so long. There we go. Now it's finally in. I don't think Redemption is in for Hera. I don't think block printing... Well, we can check if block printing is in. It's not. So the Ufnitsa won't be converted. And there's artillery. ACCM's going to be housed. He needs more houses. He knows he needs more. He's only building one. Ufnitsa is in now. Oh boy. Oh boy. Watch out. Hera, watch out. Turks don't get block printing? Do they not? I always thought they did. I knew they had a decent monk tech tree. Just thought they got block printing. Uh-oh. 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 One Ufnitsa down. What do you do here if you're ACCM? What on earth do you do against this? Look, Hera just sniped another one. Such an awkward position for ACCM to fight from. And oh my god, he almost sniped another one. Oh my god, Hera. From downtown with these bombard cannons. Sniping those Ufnitsa, it's actually probably better for Hera to let that TC live. Because if that TC goes down, suddenly ACCM has room to play with here. I would have much rather worked away at the production buildings over here as ACCM goes for another castle. He is taking the stone over here, so he still has stone access. Ufnitsa are getting into a legitimate number now. He's got 4 of them. Siege engineers on the way, too. And the Halbs are just kind of blocking the Ufnitsa. The barracks are blocking them. The monastery is down now. Hera's still tons of resources in the bank. And ACCM is about to lose all of his cannons, I bet. Hera takes one. Hera takes another. Nope, the Halb tanked the damage. Nice shots there from ACCM on the hand cannons as Hera comes in here with the Halb or with the Hussar, just trying to make things difficult. Ufnitsa now coming forward, looking for those bomber cannons from Hera, looking for the bomber cannons, but they're all stacked up here, and the Hussar are in. Those Hussar got super shredded. by the Bohemian Halbs. But they're still raiding at the back here. And the bomber cannons are still pushing at the front. Hera fully focusing on these Hoofnits, and there's only 2 of them now for ACCM. There's only 2 of them. ACCM still trying to survive, still trying to snipe Hera's bombard cannons. Oh boy. Triple kill? Yeah, I saw it. I saw it. Speaking of triple kill, maybe right here? Nope. Double kill. This is over, right? This is just over. Another Hoofnitsa going down. Another one down. Excellent shots from Hera. ACCM. We are 35 minutes in this game. He's already fighting for his life here. Getting shredded over on this side. Shredded through the middle. And remember, Hera has 5 relics right now. This is nice, though, from ACCM. Attack ground in the middle of the trebs. Takes out both of them. Villagers dying like flies. And oh no, he's sending the vills. He is sending the vills, folks. He is sending the vills and pushing the bomber cannons back. I don't even think Hera needs to really run away from this. Well, maybe with this weak one right here. Losing all of these villagers. Eco KD is now 55-0. And Hera continues to push. And ACCM just feels like he's got nothing. He's got absolutely nothing. He needs like 20 Hoofnitsa to push this back. And he just calls GG. And yeah, that's just a classic, right? Absolutely classic situation. Hera even going for farms in the middle. Hera holding map control with the light cab, with the monks. I mean, ACCM scouts found 0 value in that game. He only got 1 relic, and then he was on the back foot the entire time. Think he needed to be up earlier, but he also needed to contest the middle a little bit more than he did. KD, Eco. Nothing remarkable about that game, really. Oh, ACCM, what are you doing behind my scoreboard? What are you doing behind there, buddy? Have to get you out of there. Castle position. Yeah, castle position could have been an issue there, but I think even if he puts it at the back, he's still toast. He is still Cinnamon Toast Crunch, 100%. This might be a quick set. Well, I mean, don't judge it based on that game alone. That was his first pick, too. Oh, God. Should have picked Turks. Happy Thanksgiving. Canadian, my friend. But happy Thanksgiving. So what you're saying is he's a snack? Yes. He is a snack. When is Canadian Thanksgiving? First weekend in October.
Fuck you all. Your lives are so
Ark,
sad.
thank you for the 12 months, dude. Appreciate it.
For hanging out with you.
Yakuza year.
Okay, we go into game 2. It's going to be migration. Seen some pretty good migration games in this tournament so far.
Fuck you all. Your lives are so sad.
Yo, Dano. What's up, Dano? Thanks for the year, bro.
Thanksgiving.
Okay, civs for migration. Japanese is good for Hera. Italian. He's got Japanese and Italians, but ACCM has Vikings. ACCM also has... Can make an argument for Lithuanians here, I think. Mongols. But I think it's going to be Vikings. I think it's going to be Vikings, and it's probably going to be Italians for Hera. Let's see. What other maps does he have? There's Coastal, which Italians could be good on. I can't believe Coastal's in this map pack. And it's going to be Vikings Koreans. Interesting. Vikings Koreans. So I guess Hera's going to go Persians on Nomad then. Koreans are not bad if you want to just fight galley wars. Their galleys, instead of 90 wood, they cost 74 wood, which is a nice little savings, because usually the issue isn't gold when you're producing galleys. The issue is wood, so very, very nice. They also have turtle ships available to them. They have towers that are really good. They can help out. They lack demo, but Vikings don't have fires, so you don't really have a need for the demos. Korean galleys cost 72 wood. Are they 72? I thought they were 74. Wayward Knight, thank you for the 8 months, dude. Appreciate it. Welcome back. No demo versus no fires. That's right. You can use demos for other things, and demos are actually really useful against longboats if they're running past your dock, because they stack up really nicely. You can get huge splash damage on longboats, but we won't see that here because Koreans, like I said, the only civ in the game that does not have access to demos. And we have migration. We have the corner start. The corner start will tell the other player that exactly where their opponent is in the other corner. That's the way it always generates here. And we got a nice big old chonker of a middle island. Huge middle island here. It's a continent. It's no longer an island. As both players get set up. 9 villagers start, of course. On this, Vikings should be favored here, but Koreans definitely have options. 100%. Viking ships are cheaper on the wood and gold. Korean ships are cheaper on the wood. Viking docks are also cheaper. Also, Vikings get wheelbarrow and handcart for free, which really benefits your land economy while you're fighting on the water. They get access to longboats. Koreans, access to turtle ships, however. This map is so dumb. You're so dumb. Will we see war wagons? Maybe. Maybe in the middle. Yo, Bear, thank you for the 5 months. Will we see Korean tower heated shot? 8ball says likely. Chemical thinks this is the best map in the pool. Right. I'm a fan of migration. I like playing migration. I don't really like watching migration all that much. We've had some good games in this tournament, though. Fishing ships come out for both, and I just wonder if one player is going to play FC here and if that can work in this situation. I'm suspecting that both players will go for the galleys and contest water early. But with both of these civs, there's like this option, maybe if you get your timing super right, where you could play FC into your Castle Age navy. Unlikely for Koreans, though, because the turtle ships are just so expensive. More likely for the Vikings. FCing with Vikings seems dodge with no fires. Seems dodge? Seems dedge? Is that what you meant to say? Because they do get longboats. Which is a very good unit to go into. How did turtles do versus longboats? The question that literally everyone is asking right now in their heads. Now, I have played that matchup before, but it was many years ago on Europe map. If the longboats stack up, the turtles absolutely destroy. But if the longboats have a lot of room to work with, and they come in on staggered formation, I think the longboats win because the longboats get bonus damage. But yeah, if they stack up and the turtles can get their splash damage working away, ooh. Gotta be careful. Alright, so ACCM once again up later than Hera. But it's gonna take Hera like 40-50 seconds to get his galleys over here. So by the time he's over at ACCM's docks, ACCM should have ships out in defense. And ACCM is adding 2 extra fishing boats more than Hera. So he's gonna have 6. Also have wheelbarrow for free. So his economy is definitely going to be better than Hera's. 100%. I do like how Hera is fishing with these villagers too to get him a little bit of extra food eco. He's not on the sheep right now. He's got his fish and then he's got 2 extra vills going ham on the shore fish near the docks. Very, very nice. Does wheelbarrow affect fishing ships? Does a wheelbarrow look like it would affect a fishing ship? No, it doesn't. Don't use logic in AoE? Yeah, I guess so. Wheelbarrows help unload the fish at the dock. Okay. Makes sense. That definitely makes sense. Okay, so Hera is the first one to loop around here with the galleys. ACCM should play defensive, 100%. Should just keep his fish in the middle here and then play defensive in this area because he knows he has a slower uptime. That's exactly what he's doing. He's keeping all his fish in the middle. This dock will warn him if Hera's coming from this side. This dock will warn him if Hera's coming from this side. And play defensive. Try and make your way to the Castle Age. Try and take some good engagements against Hera. If he comes out this way. If you don't see any ships for like another 2 minutes, then maybe you go out because maybe Hera's fish booming. But it's unlikely. However, ACCM has already left. Oh boy. And here comes Hera from this side.
Awaken my weebos.
Okay, don't do that. Thank you, Prowns. Weeb's out. Town Watch is in for ACCM now. So if we look at his point of view, he can see everything from this dock. He'll know the galleys are still over there. And he heads over this way. He's going to find Hera's galleys on this side. Now, Hera has not added any extra fish. So ACCM still has the fishing ship advantage. He still has the advantage of having wheelbarrow. And his economy should be better so far. We can check the stats. Because there's nothing else to do. Yep, slightly better. Slightly better. Although Hera has more food collected. And I think that's because he's been gathering from these shorefish. ACCM tossed a villager over here a little bit later. But he had some idle time with this one. So I think Hera got the advantage on the shorefish collection. Oh, wow. This is a suicidal boat right here. That is a suicidal galley. Did you see that? I'm very conflicted. Should I watch the World Cup or my favorite caster? Well, I think you should do both. ACCM has 2 very weak ships. And Hera's going to force him into an engagement. Hera's already killed 2 fishing ships. Sorry, 1 fishing ship. And ACCM is... Ooh, he's being very sneaky over here with these 4 galleys. That's the reason he's losing this. As he lost a villager there to Hera. The reason he is losing that engagement is because he decided to allocate some of his military over to the other side. Hera, though, seeing the weak boats, snipes one of them. And still engaging over on this side. ACCM is going to be able to chase Hera away. He's also sniping the fishing ships from Hera. Getting one of them anyway. And looks like he's cleared up this navy. So now we look at the resources. Hera, a lot of food in the bank, not a lot of gold. ACCM, tons of food in the bank and lots of gold invested into ships right now. Eco KD is 3-1. Hera did snipe a villager. So kind of making up for that wheelbarrow difference right now. And he did snipe 2 fishing ships, but the fishing ship count is still in favor of ACCM. And ACCM is the first one to the market, sells his stone, he's going to click up. He's going to click up. Well, is it going to be faster than Hera? Look at the resources for Hera right now. What the hell? He didn't sell anything. He's already on the way to the Castle Age. Really nice build for Hera against a Civ that should have an easier time. Going up to Castle Age. Like, really, really nice stuff for the Canadian.
Your mom groped me 2 Halloweens ago. Shut the
Yo,
fuck
Faro,
up,
thank you for the 9
Swear.
months, dude. Appreciate it.
Dave, hello.
Appreciate it. And thank you, everyone, for being here. Already 1,000 people here. You love to see it. ACCM going for a transport ship. Where is it? Which dock? This dock. Okay, good. And he adds more fishing ships over there, too. He's going to play full defensive, feels like. Good galley micro from Hera. Really nice stuff there. It's got more reinforcements, but ACCM, whenever you have superior numbers, this is what you want to do. When you know you have superior numbers in ACCM's position, you just want to get close to these galleys. You don't want to pick away. It's easier for Hera to micro with lower numbers of units. Less bumpage going on. So you want to get close. That's what ACCM is doing. And now he's trying to take angles to hold him into the corner here. And Hera's going to lose at least 2 more of these, if not all. Probably all. Yeah, he's going to lose all. He's still microing this? Okay. There's times to nerd and there are times to not nerd. And that was time to not nerd. Hera has seen the transport ship, though. He's coming after it. I don't know why ACCM sent the transport that way. I guess his waypoint was over on this side. And Hera's going to come through and continue to try and snipe the fish. ACCM is loading up. He's heading over. Hera still does not have a transport ship. And both players go for the War Galley upgrade. Now, the question for ACCM is, when does he switch into longboats? Right now, he's still queuing up galleys. When does he make that switch into longboats? He will eventually, probably. We hope. But when is that moment? Okay, ACCM has handcart as well. Hera, let's take a look at his economy. Well, he's getting ballistics first. Even though the universities were up at the same time. ACCM just lacking the wood for that. And he's going to need wood for a TC in the center here, too. So ballistics is going to be pretty delayed for him. Fortunately for ACCM, he is just kind of chilling in front of his docks. And ballistics isn't going to help Hera all that much on kind of clumped up water like this. It will help him, though, in the open ocean. And potentially in fights like this. But he's losing ships now to ACCM. Here we go. Now ballistics is going to help. And he's going to know that ACCM doesn't have ballistics from those engagements over there. Ooh, ACCM sees the transport right away. Send some more villagers over. Clears up these ships over here. And just kind of a stalemate on the water. Can't lose this scout for free. Neither player can lose this scout for free because they usually go after relics here. So having a scout on the middle is super valuable. And yeah, ACCM, not the greatest engagement. Obviously distracted elsewhere. TC is up though. More fishing ships on the way. And still more war galleys. So he's not going into more longboats. Just war galleys at the moment. Interesting. Monastery already, but Hera has that scout, which is going to be very annoying. You should have saved your scout and healed it up, my friend. I think letting Hera win that fight, very sloppy. Yo, Manoff and Black Acre, thank you for the Prime. Any Prime gamers? Printing. Pending. Nope. No prime gamers. No prime gamers. Hera might lose this fish. ACCM, though, will go right into the dock. Instead of towards the fish, here we go. Ballistics not yet in, so he can't snipe those yet. And Hera's going to find this Navy. Oh, boy. You need to run away, my friend. Scout is still patrolling near this relic. And ACCM will go for the relic over here. Hera going for that second TC in the center here. Now, if we're talking about Koreans versus Vikings on the land late game, I favor Koreans. I don't really know what Vikings can do against them. Maybe just like have a better eco and spam skirmishers. Arbalist Treb, something like that. But
Keep it up.
wagons are great. Getting the archer armor for your skirmishers like automatically is fantastic. Bombard cannons, obviously huge advantage for Koreans. The ability to add the keeps, really, really big. Skirm Berserk seems okay. Yeah, kind of dies to keeps and war wagons. Still no longboats for ACCM. Still no longboats. He is getting his farm eco set up, though. Hera only with 4 farms at the moment. Oh, never mind. He's got his farm eco over here, but his TC is being harassed. A little bit too close to the shoreline, maybe, for Hera. And he goes for another TC. He's just going to boom it out. He is going to boom it out, and he's going for a tower on the stone. So nice. Also protects the relic to an extent. So he can move his scout away to maybe contest this relic over here. Keeping this relic safe, too, by just having these positions. And he goes for another tower on this side. Vikings will really struggle against the guard tower / keeps. Breen Hussars incoming? Maybe. Maybe. Ooh, ACCM was charging up against those vills, and the scout goes down. Great job to kill that scout, but he's forced into a siege workshop. Hera's still working away at this dock. ACCM coming in, working away at this dock, but he's right-clicked it. Oh, no, and he's going to lose his whole navy over here. Oh, boy. It's not good. Eco upgrades. ACCM obviously in the lead here with handcart. Also has horse collar, which Hera does not have. And Hera goes for another tower. This is all stalling out while he collects these relics. Hera also coming forward with more villagers. We might see another tower. Yep, another tower over in this spot. Completely surround ACCM's base on the middle. Don't let him take any resources. You're not killing any villagers yet, but you're stalling out the stone. You're denying farm placements over here. You're going to deny this wood line pretty soon. You're going to think about denying these stones, these golds, this wood line over here. Going to make it very, very tough for ACCM to defend this middle area. And now he can't even defend his fish. He's got 11 war galleys. That is not enough. He is going to go for a castle, though. Is going to go for a castle, and Hera has forced that castle out. And maybe like a suboptimal position. If he can even get this down. There is a mangonel here. And more towers are following up. No redemption for Vikings. He can't convert that mangonel. Going to get very difficult for ACCM. Hera coming out here with villagers to try and snipe this down and just buy himself enough time. But another monk dies. And he now needs to win a mangonel engagement to get this castle up. Or just kill it with the villagers. There we go. Good YOLO from ACCM to just send the villagers out there and get value against that. Castle is now up. More villagers dying, however. And Navy's still pushing in from this side from Hera. Really, really nice stuff from Hera. I love this strategy. Absolutely love it. Get to the middle. Start placing towers everywhere. Koreans are kind of like an anti-Vikings pick, aren't they? Maybe he'll do Bodkin for the... Oh my god, he doesn't have Bodkin. I just assumed. He's playing Vikings on water, and my man does not have Bodkin. Holy. The assumptions that you make. Why on earth would he not have Bodkin? He should have gone to the blacksmith immediately upon reaching Castle Age. Why on earth? What is going on, ACCM? What is happening? When is he going to figure out that he doesn't have it, too? It's going to take forever, right? There's no reason for him to go to the blacksmith until he reaches Imperial Age. And Hera is up to him faster. Just a much cleaner game for Hera. Well, he's going to win this fight due to his superior reinforcements, the power of numbers, even without Bodkin. But Hera already has this set up over here, and now ACCM going for archery ranges.
Fuck you all, your lives are so
Okay,
sad. I get a chance
maybe he'll
to
go and get
hang
the
out
armor
with you.
at some point.
Bodkin? Diaj frown.
Has enough for another castle, and then another one shortly after that. And Hera has to be careful not to overextend. Yeah, he's not going to make another castle over here. Going to make another castle over here. He'll force ACCM to push out towards him. Still no Bodkin. Berserk's now coming. Ah, there it is. There it is. Switching into Berserks, getting Elite Skirm. Maybe wanted the armor, maybe wanted the infantry armor as well. And he finally clicks it. How you doing today? How is Hera doing? Hera's doing really well so far. I really like this Korean selection. Oh, these poor Berserks. Oh, these poor Berserks. Dying immediately. For Valhalla! He got about 2 steps closer than his friend. Hera goes hand cannon. Yeah, Hera can do a lot of things here. I think Trebs are smart. Start ranging down this castle. More towers are smart. Vision is obviously key. He wants to keep fully abreast of what ACCM is doing. And you can see right now, he's just kind of got him locked in. He does know about the docks over here, so maybe needs to explore that area a little bit more. But fast fire just to hold off the water pressure for the time being. Force ACCM to invest a little bit more in water. Towers to cut off wood lines. There's another tower over here. And then slowly make your way into chemistry, bomber cannons, hand cannons, more towers. You should be fine. Nice little market wall there from Hera. Try and save that villager, and he's trying to trap these skirms in here, just delaying until this tower can go up. But the skirms will find that tower. The archers will find that villager. And Hera simply takes his time now to go for another one. Very good stuff. Now, ACCM is pushing back against this castle. Hera could run the risk of kind of overextending himself and opening himself up here by trying to do too many things at once. But I think this is all just a delaying tactic over on this side. And he's going to build up his main army back over here. More villagers coming forward to repair this castle. And ACCM is forced to repair 2 castles at the same time, while worrying about water control too. 146 villagers for Hera, with 15 in the queue. Crazy boom. Absolutely insane boom. Don't make your houses forward, my dude. You need housing space. Don't make them forward. Low. Oh, so frustrating for ACCM. The trebs just aren't going down, but the ram is continuing to get value. And that ram will likely kill the treb. Or help to kill the Treb. Kill it. There we go. The main push, though, from Hera is going to be on this side. This is all a delaying tactic over here. Tower is getting value against the skirmishers. If they're not attacking the archer range, I don't know what the hell these are doing. Also setting up a position here where you can have bomber cannons to snipe the Trebs from ACCM. This castle has soaked so much stone from ACCM and continues to soak stone. And I don't even know if it's going to remain alive long enough for conscription to come in. The answer is no. But the bomber cannons will also die to the Trebs. 3 kills on this Treb. 1 kill on the other Treb. Sniping the bomber cannons. Meanwhile, in the water, ACCM is pushing back. He has a big navy here. Lots of galleons. And he's going to take control over Hera's island if Hera isn't careful. But Hera continues with the fast fire production. Fast fires are a ship you don't really need to pay attention to. Galleys you really do. And we see that right now. As the fast fires are enough to clear up this entire navy. And ACCM won't even have water control. And Hera's at his docks again. $2,000 food in the bank for Hera. And the Hussars are likely coming in. The Korean Hussars likely going to be coming in here. Goes for more towers. It's incredibly difficult for ACCM to deal with. Another Treb going to go down to this bomber cannon. Oh my god. And Hera manages to hold this position. Oh boy. Cannon galleons here from ACCM to take out the towers. But Hera has fire ships. And Hera's going to take those out. Costly loss there for ACCM. And another costly loss as he packed up the Treb. But the Treb immediately dies to its counterparts on the other side. Bomber cannon still working away on this castle over here. With the tower to guard it. And another tower on the way. Towers are really key to this matchup for Hera. Really key. And we see how hard the Berserks struggle against those without any armor or upgrades at all. Yeah, this seems done, right? Transport ship is now dead. Demo ship is coming out from ACCM. That's not going to do a whole lot. I mean, it's a good demo, but it's only one. And Hera has him completely surrounded. Really clean builds for Hera. Great macro behind it. Yup Seong now on the way. That's going to give extra range to the towers. They're going to have 8+5 towers. Disgust. Really except we didn't see turtles or wagons. Well, we can see Hussar if he ever drops stables. Look at how much food he has. Oh my god. 44 on food right now. Yeah, he doesn't need it. He doesn't need it. He doesn't need it. Look at this. ACCM. Idle villagers over here. No wood left on that island. Completely surrounded by towers. Bomber cannons now pushing in. He will snipe one, but calls the GG, and that wasn't even close. Like, that wasn't even close. I know he forgot Bodkin, but even if he gets Bodkin, I feel like Hera's strategy on the middle is just so much better. Rather his Civ. What's up, Eisen? What's up, Cole? What's up, Dave? What's up, Manoff? What's up, Burke? Thanks for the resubs. Damn, dude. Well, I hope we get some good games, because so far we haven't really seen them. We got migration, we got arena out of the way, though. We still have border dispute, nomad, land madness. We got some good maps. Coastal, Omega lol.
Shut the fuck up or I'll take it to Twitter.
Look at that. ACCM's first 2 picks. Hey, what's up, Pointy Boy? Thanks for the 10 months, dude. Coastal, yeah. Okay, we wait for the next game. What did you think of the Canada game yesterday? It was great. I think we were the better team, but we couldn't finish, so at the end of the day, I'm just happy with the performance. I think it was really good. I was very nervous. I've never watched my country compete in a World Cup before. We've only ever been in one other World Cup, and that was because we were like a co-host. Or no, Mexico was a host, so we kind of like just made it in because Mexico wasn't in our qualifying group. I had our chances of I've been watching our team through qualifiers. I know our team is very good. The best team Canada's ever had. And we won our qualifying group, and we won against teams like Mexico, Honduras, US, stuff like that. But I still had our chances going into the World Cup at like 20% to get out of the group, and I think it's probably still around 20%, which is good. I'm fine with that. Who won? Belgium won. Or you mean the last game? Sorry, I gotta update the scoreboard. Belgium won 1-0 yesterday. Just need a striker. Well, I mean, yeah. What do you think of a referee team consisting of people from 9 different countries? Why not? It's the World Cup. Shouldn't miss the penalty. Dude, in Vector, you, like, I've seen you in my chat. I've seen you in other people's chat. You have to be one of the, like, I don't want to call anyone out, but you have to be one of the worst chatters I've seen. I think you should just think about that for a second. Why? Because everything you say is negative. Everything you say is negative. Exposing? I think some people need to be exposed. It's not just in here, just poking you. It's not just in here, though. It's in other chats as well, dude. You're not adding anything to the experience. Ban him? No. It's nothing ban worthy. It's just generally like it doesn't add to my experience as a streamer. And when I'm in another chat and he's in there too, it's not adding to my experience as a chatter either. No, I'm not. No. It's what's done is done. Wrong icon on Koreans for Hera? Is it? Ah, good. Thank you. Okay. So Hera's in the lobby. ACCM is not in the lobby yet. To be fair, you are not always super polite to viewers either, Mr. Dave. Oh, that's 100% correct, my friend. 100% asympto. I'm not a prize myself. Did you hear about the Leaf game yesterday? Yeah, fuck the Devils. 13-game win streak? Don't think so. See you later. Do you see ACCM taking a game? He should be able to. The first 2 games, Arena Migration, Civ matchups have not been favorable to him. Yeah, it's best of 7 too. Did you hear about the Canada versus Belgium? Yes, I heard about it. One thing I have to say, I was at a bar watching that game. It is the worst. It is the fucking worst. Like, I get that people want to come watch Canada. I get it. But it is the worst watching a soccer game with people who don't watch on a regular basis. It's awful. It's fucking awful, dude. You just hear their chats. I'm sitting at the bar and I hear this guy like behind me talking all sorts of smack. It's like, what on earth? All right, Invector, cool. Thanks, dude. Appreciate it.
Fuck you all. Your lives are so
USA is the worst football chants in history. Yeah, we don't really do chants for our sports, you know?
With 12S.
We don't really do chants. Our chants are like, let's go, whatever. Because I think it's because there's so many sports to consume here on a professional level that like you don't really get. You can be a fan of a team, but the whole like crowd or a large percentage of the crowd doesn't get invested in like the whole chanting thing, you know? Because they could just go. You as a fan, you can go to an NBA game, NHL game, baseball game, football game. And you'll likely go to like one of each of those every year. So it's just trying to learn the chants for all those different teams is just not. Doesn't make much sense. Or you can go to a city and go to 5 different sports games in the city next to you. Iceland has this simple, iconic chant, which is mass clapping. Yeah, and everyone has taken over that chant. Everyone literally stole that chant, dude. Like I've seen that chant. I've seen that chant at TFC games. I've seen that chant at Premier League games, or I've seen it done. That it's so good that everyone just stole it. I saw it at the USA game. The USA fans were doing that. American sports culture is really weird and hard to understand for Europeans. Yeah, you got to kind of live here to get it. 100%. I think. I don't know. I think like European sports culture is also a little bit strange for me to understand. Just because there's like only really one sport, and that's kind of weird. I know there's others, but like there's only really one big one, which is kind of strange. Like you could include rugby, I guess, in that in some countries. But football, rugby, cricket. Yeah, but football's like the big one. We don't really have a big one. Unless you're thinking of like NFL in the States, maybe. NFL/WWE. WWE. You're putting WWE as a big what on earth, dude? You're on crack. All right, so Hera's playing as Persians. ACCM is playing as Malians, and let's take a look at the exploration. Hera can see the TC over here. ACCM cannot see where Hera is. I think basketball and baseball have larger world audiences than NFL. We're not talking about world audiences. We're talking about in the United States and Canada. Obviously, Canada, the biggest audience is hockey. Obviously, that's our biggest sport in terms of viewership. But NFL, I believe, is in the States, the biggest sport. What a unique Nomad matchup. Yep, unique Nomad matchup. We see ACCM with the dock up here. Hera. Well, his dock is to the north of that. He doesn't see ACCM's dock, but he has full vision on this stuff over here. And he's... What? Wait. Don't we have laming rules in this tournament? Wasn't there a pause because of the stuff with Mr. Yo, or has that been revised? Can we get any handbook Harrys over here? Any handbook Harrys? Europe has a really big bar sports team for things like snooker, darts, and bowls. Yeah, I used to watch darts all the time, dude. Dude, I love watching darts. It's on my bucket list. I need to go to a live darts event in England. No lamer fighting before 2 minutes. Okay. Well. He did lame. After the 2 minute mark. He still doesn't have loom. So ACCM is going to be fighting this villager off. And Hera needs to be careful here. Hera's going to lame that ostrich. Nope. He's running for his life. Get away from me. Don't touch me. Don't hurt me. What about curling, Dave? Curling's just kind of like I love curling. It's great. One of my favorite sports to watch. But it's not really a big one, you know? Even in Canada. What on earth? ACCM, what is happening to you? What is happening? A slow motion replay brought to you by, hosted by MemTV, sponsored by Microsoft. As we see ACCM here in absolute shambles, trying to delete his palisade walls and deletes the villager. Hera walking away, slow motion, absolute badass from the scene of the crime with the hammer that did the deed. What on earth is going on, ACCM? What is happening today? My man is falling apart. Absolutely falling apart. ACCM now going for loom. Going for a lumber camp over here. Idle villager staring at the lumber camp. Does he see the dock from Hera? Well, Hera, I think, sees the dock from ACCM because I think he lost the sheep over here. Yeah, nope, he didn't. Okay. So he doesn't know about that. ACCM does not see the dock from Hera. And he still doesn't see the TC. We're game 1 and 2 stomps. Game 1 kind of was. Game 2 a little bit as well. No Spanish on Nomad? Did they probably banned it, right? Any co-casters for today? Maybe for the next set. I don't know. We'll see. Nomad rule, killing a wild animal without gathering at least 20% of the total amount of food is not allowed. I don't think 6 food counts as 20% here. I don't know. Oh, they're going to find each other. Oh my god. Hera doesn't have loom. Hera doesn't have loom. Hera doesn't have loom. Bruh, you don't have loom. Bruh, you don't have... ACCM realized he doesn't have loom, dude. Just get him. Dude. This woman is feisty. Hera just straight up bluffed my man. It's like, yeah, but he thinks I have loom. Yeah, Jackson, but then the Mr. Yo game the other day happened. And Yo lamed the hell out of Tato, and the game continued. And I don't know what kind of precedent it sets when you don't enforce those type of rules. Clearly, it's a precedent where Hera can just do the same thing, and it's not going to be enforced, right? Okay, ACCM protecting the Vil. He's going to be first to the Feudal Age, so he can chase away Hera's fish, as we see right now. Hera now going for another dock over here. And Hera is playing for the FC timing. He's got 500 food right now. Still taking some zebra or ostrich over here. Going for some fire galleys, but now his FC timing is completely scuffed. Because he's not fishing with these fishing ships. And ACCM is chasing them away. So after all of that, at the beginning, it's still a decent start for ACCM. Hera does have faster producing docks. His docks have a lot of HP here with Persians. But ACCM has a huge lead to the water numbers. Like any Nomad attorney, it's not a no laming rule. It's no laming before 2 minutes. Okay, well, he didn't include that in his statement there. And if that's the case, then why were we pausing during the Yo Tato set? Is that because they didn't know? It's right. I fucked up. Those rules applied before 2 minutes. Okay, so this is just a non-conversation then. Awesome. Great. Fantastic. How do you apply those rules in the Nomad setting? Before 2 minutes. How can you lame on Nomad? Oh, you can lame really hard on Nomad. Laming rules are very important in Nomad tournaments. Great demo from ACCM. Max value from that demo. Fantastic stuff. Hera has another Fire Galley queued up here, but ACCM already has 3. He's going to win this fight. He's going to be able to take out this Fire Galley, it looks like, but he loses one along the way, and Hera's still trying to get that food, and look at this. Now he's got 153 food. He was maybe thinking about going up to Castle Age pretty quickly, and that's not going to happen anytime soon. He does have 5 villagers queued right now, but he's going to continue to lose his fish over here. Likely, maybe, Pog? He doesn't even take out the fishing ship. Oh my god, these things are so weak. 7 villagers queued now for Hera. He's hiding his food count in the villager queue. These docks take forever to go down from Persians. Which civ of these do you prefer on Nomad? I think I prefer Malians. I think Malians are better. And ACCM is going for a tower here. The wood savings is really nice over the course of the game. Also, you have a better monk tech tree, which I think is important. And archers are here from ACCM. This is getting really difficult for Hera. Very difficult. Dude, there's a weak one. There's a weak one right there. Is it still no loom? Oh my god, bro. Hera, this is like the 4th time in the tournament that he forgets to get loom. Are you serious? He's still not getting it. He's still not getting it. He's got 6 villagers here. He's going for a tower over here. The archers are coming over. Without fletching. And they will find kills. Because no loom. Oh my god, Hera. Dude, he's already had this problem in this same tournament. Already. And he's still no loom. Yeah, just hang out underneath there. If he comes out to fight, there we go. Now he's getting loom. I think this is a no loom choice, not forget. No. It's a no loom choice to go up to the feudal age without loom. Once you're in feudal age and your opponent is, you know, you're still wide open like this, that's just forgetting to get loom at that point. And Hera goes for stable. Sees how much food he has. He's going to go for a stable. Count is one of his feudal age buildings. Maybe he can mix in some scouts to help him out. He is controlling the water now. Like, one thing he's done really well with is coming back on water and keeping his fish alive, which is great. ACCM still has fish alive, though. And ACCM still has units inside all of these docks. I saw your fun arena game with T90 playing as Persians. Yeah, I'm going to upload that to YouTube, I think. Crazy game. Well, these are great engagements for Hera. He just lost a fire ship over here. Losing 2 more on this side. Unless they kill each other. What? Rigged. He's got a demo and another fire galley coming, although it'll probably eject both of these ships before that fire galley completes. Meanwhile, ACCM, his economy, it's looking okay. It's a little bit messy over here. This is a mill, though, so that farm's not terrible. And he's thinking about clicking up. He is thinking about clicking up. Hera has gone for scouts here. ACCM does have spearmen to deal with these, and he might actually, he might find super value here with the spearmen. Hera is busy. Hera's too busy on the other side. Oh boy. ACCM killing both of those scouts. That's a massive investment for Hera. He's going to be pissed at himself for losing those. He was busy on this side trying to save his fish. Also, you can tell how much stress he's under. Mill over here takes the boar. Does have loom now, so no issues. Can take the ostrich. Mill probably should have been right up against those berries, but who knows? and ACCM is going to retake water and going to be in Castle Age first. ACCM should not lose from this position. Definitely not. We look at the villager count right now, 41 to 38. Way faster to Castle Age. 6 fishing ships alive. Only 3 for Hera. Still contesting and arguably winning the water here is ACCM. Yeah, he should never lose from this position. Castle Age GG? I don't know. I don't know if Hera's going to call GG. He has 2 towers set up. Depends. Depends. ACCM is also on stone still. Could be thinking about a castle drop in the future at some point. Or just continuing on with the towers. He is going for a stable. And he is going for bloodlines. So potentially knights. And he has found these. Oh boy, he's found these villas. He's found these villas. Hera going for a tower. There's a weak one right here. ACCM should be able to spot that. Oh no! Hera's learning a boar too. Oh no, dude. Not the time. Not the time or the place. He stalls it out. Does lose a villager in the process. Tries to go back for that boar, but that thing is walking all the way home. And yeah, Hera doesn't resign. He's going to continue fighting on. He's got 3 towers protecting his eco now. ACCM should probably go for a siege workshop forward. Goes for War Galley first. And he's going to clear up all the fish that Hera has on the water. There we go. Fireship is out now. Another TC. Dude! Just go for a siege workshop. Pressure him. Kill him. Oh well. Add that second TC. Keep contesting water here. Still has his fish alive, which Hera does not have. And I guess there was a villager dead here. I think Hera walled in this scout with the villager. And he's gonna... Or the knight, sorry. He's going to kill that. Another knight looping around this way, looking for villager kills, and those vills are all weak. Oh, boy. Oh, God, they're weak. They're weak. And he calls the GG. Good stuff from ACCM. Even with deleting the villager, even with that rough start, feels like Hera not scouting this dock immediately was big. He went around it with the sheep. I think he assumed it was on the other side. So he added extra fish, and he was going to try and get the fast castle timing. But once you lose your fish there, or they're idle, you don't have enough food to do that. And he even committed onto scouts, which I think is probably a mistake. He didn't find any value from those, which drained his food even more, which means he couldn't go up to Castle Age at a competitive time. Okay. No loom played a huge role. Probably, yeah, I mean, lose how many villagers? 4 because of no loom? 100%. That's like I said, that's probably the 3rd time I've seen Hera on Nomad with these settings not have loom. Which is fine if you're going for a fast uptime or a really greedy play. But as soon as you get to Feudal Age, you need it. You need it. Do you think it was a bad idea to introduce my 12-year-old cousin to this channel? 18 plus. 18 plus. That's what it is. That's what it says. That's the warning you get when you come here. 18 plus. Guess I'll leave then? Yep. So it's fine. 18 plus. Land Madness. I wonder who the favorite is for Land Madness. Okay, land madness civs. We have Tatars, we have Huns, Lithuanians, Mongols, Mayans. All possibilities for ACCM. Likely going to be Huns. We have Franks for Hera. Chinese you can make an argument for. Khmer you can make an argument for, although border dispute is in this, so maybe not. Also, Hera didn't use Persians on border dispute. What? He used them on Nomad. Come on now. You gotta go with the douche. It's so OP. I don't see another map that you use Huns on. Maybe Coastal? I don't see another map you use Huns on. I feel like it's going to be Huns for ACCM. It's going to be Mongols. Okay, Mongols, Chinese. Cool. Are you still sick? I'm still slightly sick, yeah. It's crazy, dude. I've been sick for over a week. Actually insane. It started last Monday night. Why would you do that? Why would I do that? Why would I be sick for over a week? I don't know. Honestly, it was a terrible decision. I would not recommend, wouldn't do it again. Just stop being sick. I know. That time of the year, I guess. Well, I haven't gotten this sick in a very long time, like 10 years. I usually get sick once a year for like a day, maybe. In terms of like a cold. No Spanish ban. There was no Spanish ban and neither player picked them on Nomad? Wow, that's crazy. That is nuts. Is it the Rona? No. Alright. ACCM playing as Mongols. Hera playing as the Chinese. Lukewarm, thank you for the 5 gifted, dude. Thank you so much. That's my boy. That's my boy. That's my boy. Alright. So, ACCM, he has a pretty good base setup here, I think. Anyway, he's got the gold in the back. He's got some berries over here he can take. He can kind of wall this way if he wants to. He could make like a really weird wall all the way this way and then a wall like that and secure this wood line 100%. I don't think it would be too tough to pull off either. You can't wall on these little stone terrains around the wood lines, but you can wall to the edge of the map. So that could be good. Hera, also with a decent base setup. And yeah, he can definitely wall to the edge of the map here. Wall to the TC like that. Wall over here. And he secures this entire giant Texas. This looks like the top of Texas. This is a Texas-sized wood line right here. Yeah, he can wall the Texas wood line. Damn right, brother. That's right. Is it Texas size 10-4? Yeehaw. I've never said yeehaw in my life. Well, I just said it, but. All right, so ACCM should be going up way faster than the Chinese player, right? He could go up like 18 villagers, no loom. I think that's what he should do. Because Hera's going to be pushing those deer. You know Hera's going to be pushing those deer. Hell, you could go up right now if you wanted to. Just pushing in the Ibex, though. And 3, 2, 1. Bop! Feudal Age on the way. No loom for ACCM. He's just going to go up super quick. He's going to get his scouts on the field. I think it's going to be scouts. Sometimes you see people mix it up with like archer, a couple spearmen coming forward, but I think it's going to be scouts. I think it should be scouts. Why is there a berry bush near ACCM's TC? A land madness. You start with 1 forage bush. That's just the way that the map generates. You see Hera has one too. "5-minute feudal." Yep. Well, it's 9 villagers start, right? So. Why no Franks? Well, Mongols are great on this map. And Chinese, I think Chinese are great if you play greedy. And that's what Hera's really good at, right? You play a defensive, greedy approach. You get all of your eco upgrades. You start with 12 villagers on these 9-vil starts. And you can have only 12 seconds of idle time with all the food near your TC and with 9 villagers gathering, or 12 villagers gathering, rather. So Chinese are going to have an economy advantage over the Mongols. Now, Hera has gotten Loom before going up as well, so he's going to gain another villager. Well, ACCM gets that, if ACCM does remember to get that. And ACCM is going for the stable. Hera is also going for the stable. Not too much faster for ACCM, though. It's crazy. Oh, what? Absolutely fleeced him, Hera. Absolutely fleeced ACCM. They were doing a little dance, going back and forth. And Hera manages to win that one out. Oh, God. Tragic. Super tragic. And the scouts are being produced at the same time. So the uptime advantage for ACCM wasn't really advantage at all. And he does, okay, he does have Loom on the villagers. I did miss that. Also, one thing that's really nice with Mongols, the line of sight on the scouts. Very, very nice. Underrated, I think. Would ACCM be called ACCM if he was Canadian? No. But yes, at the same time. How does he only have 12 seconds of idle TC time with Chinese? I'm actually surprised he has 12 seconds. You start with 12 villagers at the start, right? So you get Loom right away. And then you start gathering your food. If you have 12 villagers gathering food, you will get enough to produce vills by the time Loom is done. Like we've seen on some of these maps, players have 0 seconds of idle TC time. Not a 9 start? Well, it's a 9 villager start, but not for Chinese. They get 3 extra vills. How's the Ghana-Portugal game going? Is it still 1-1? I just checked a couple minutes ago. 2-1 for Portugal? Ah, okay. I never liked watching Portugal play. I don't know what it was. They had that one defender who was like the dirtiest player ever. What's his name? Started with a P. Like Pepe or something. God, he was awful. It was terrible. Every time I watched that guy play, it just ugh. He still plays? He still plays? Oh my god. Alright, so Hera's looking for value, looking for little snipes here with his scouts. And what is she... ACCM's furious right now. Okay, so she tries to retreat, hits the tree, goes, no, 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 no. Oh, now we can go. Now we can go. Okay. The goddamn bamboo. The bamboo screwed everything. Actually. All right. So ACCM, 7 scouts, 6 scouts here for Hera. 3 spearmen for ACCM as he tries to take advantage of the hunt. We're going to speed up a little bit because we took that little review session. And scouts are just engaging against each other. So, scout numbers for Hera, 8. Scout numbers for ACCM, 8. Hera is still ahead on villagers, though. Because of that pick, because of the extra villagers he started with, ACCM trying to take advantage of his eco bonus. Trying to get as much hunt in as possible. And now he's using all of his scouts to protect that hunt, so he can't even do damage to Hera. And Hera's playing relatively open, sending the spearmen forward now. Now that he knows ACCM needs to protect that hunt, he's sending the spearmen forward. He's not going to keep him at home anymore. Farming eco for Hera is fantastic. 20 farms already set up. Look at ACCM's base. He's got 15. It's not bad. It's not bad at all. And Hera going for wheelbarrow. Both players should be in a situation where they maybe can click up soon, but that was an awful engagement for ACCM, losing 3 scouts. Didn't realize the spearmen were forward. And he's going to need to retreat. He does have bloodlines, but bloodlines is coming in for Hera too, and Hera's going to pick another villager here. Dej. And I think that Villa had like, yeah, that Villa had like 30 food in his arms, I think. Engagement here, spearmen against scouts, but there's villagers in the mix, and there's scouts from ACCM now being targeted, and I think Hera's going to win out this fight, and this might just be a situation where ACCM will be on the back foot for the rest of this game after this engagement. Look at this. More villagers going down. Oh my god, they still have food in their arms. Have mercy, Hera. 5 villagers dead now from ACCM. 5 villagers dead. That was like, he lost like 100 plus food that he had already collected in that engagement too. Kind of crazy. He's going to lose another scout. He'll lose another one here. Oh. But Hera's on the way to Castle Age. Oh, God. ACCM is in a really rough spot. He's going to have to sell everything to buy his way up, but he doesn't have enough yet. He's just got a villager playing Among Us with the spears. There we go. And this game is done. Done, done, done. Hera too strong today, I guess? Yeah, Hera's looked really good. ACCM hasn't looked that great. And these scouts aren't going to find really like any value. 16 HP. Not the force that you want coming forward, to be honest. Look at that. He tries to buy his way up. Can't quite get there. He's idling his TC now. Drop off a bit more food and he clicks up to Castle Age. But he is a minute and a half behind Hera. What kind of play is this for ACCM? It's just going to be like camels. He can't even justify Step Lancer because he won't be able to balance the food costs for them. ACCM have access to stone? Maybe back here, yeah. Oh boy. Sorry. Had it on fast forward there. Hera gets to the Castle Age. And ACCM calls GG. Damn. Well, it hasn't been the closest set ever. That's for sure. And that was just a bad engagement into an even worse engagement. It's a bad engagement here with the 3 scouts. ACCM did not want to abandon this position with the villagers. And since the villagers were there when Hera comes in, he has to fight with the spearmen and his scouts. Gets an initial good fight with the spearmen, but Hera just kills those right away. And then turns his scouts' attention over to the scouts from ACCM and then cleans up the villas. Disgusting. Disgusting. Isn't it best of 7? It is, yeah. That's why we have 7 dots up at the top there. My colleges, thank you for the 14 months. How does one deal with SO plus Halba if you have a Civ that doesn't have bomber cannon? Well, it depends on what Civ, right? Give me a Civ. Usually, on an open map, you just pick off the SO. You run the Halbs around in circles and pick off the SO. Vikings? Well, Vikings are just go berserk against SO Halb, and you should win. As long as you're not running your berserk, as long as you're patrolling your berserks on scattered formation, you should win that. If you're running in your berserks 40 men at a time in like a closed formation and just getting attack grounded, well, that's your fault. That's not the matchup fault. Exposed, yep. Coastal. Everyone's favorite map. Apparently, even easy AI vil fights if you try and Persian douche it. Yeah, that's one way to win against the AI. If you need achievements or whatever, just start building towers near them, even against extreme AI. And they just bug out. As long as you wall in your villagers building the towers so they can attack them or the towers, just bug out. Oh, it's Nomad without a Nomad start. That's right. Welcome to Coastal. Lithuanians against Japanese. This has looked very underwhelming for ACCM so far. Okay, let's see who else is Viper casting these? He
Those are
is.
yours.
He is. Let's see if he wants to co-cast next set. Probably not. It's probably just gonna do the classic Viper thing, cast a single set, and then just be like, I don't feel like it. I'll send it to him in all caps. Viper is casting? Yeah, I know. That's what I just checked. All right, we got Coastal, aka Nomad without Nomad start. And we've got this wonderful little blob of a map for anyone who's not familiar with Coastal. Wonderful hills in the center and a little blockage up here. Little ice blockage up here, which means they can't go around, which means you can kind of hide your docks here and maybe fish boom. If you're ACCM, look at this potential fish boom over here. It's big, big, big. Hera could also fish boom with Japanese, though, and I think that probably should be the plan here, Japanese. ACCM map is really good, isn't it? Kind of looks like Scandinavia, doesn't it? I mean, he's got these wood lines. He could kind of wall up. And he's got a lot of fish at the back here. It should be fairly safe from Hera for the time being. You could even... Oh my god, dude. You could dock... No, that's one tile too much. Two tiles too much. Fuck. If this was like in the optimal position, you could dock block here and then fish boom back here. That'd be pog. Rate the gold shape for ACCM. The gold shape for ACCM... It looks like the medical ship of the rebellion in episode 5. where Luke got his hand replaced. Looks like one of those walkers in Star Wars. No, it would need another. It would need another thing here. It's an MP5. Yeah, it could be. It could be a weapon or as well. Like this is the clip and then the shoulder stock right here, the trigger thing. Yeah. No, I guess it wouldn't be a shoulder stock, but it would be like a stock, right? Trigger thing. Yeah. It's an Uzi. Maybe. Okay, Hera coming in with the scout. It's going to be a little bit annoying there. Oh, ACCM, you got to... Okay, pulls it back to weaken it. You got to finish that host. He might be host. He's not host. Pog. Good engagement there for ACCM. Meanwhile, on this side, ACCM taking a couple sheep from Hera. He's going to find where Hera's dock is, and maybe he can snipe this villager. Nope, Hera already has Loom. And it looks like both players are going to be clicking up here. Hera goes up, bop. ACCM goes up, bop. ACCM with his 5th fishing ship on the way. Hera with the 5th fishing ship. Now, Japanese favored, actually, probably even between Japanese and Lithuanians. Lithuanians get the fast dock because they start with so much food, so you can put all your villagers on wood to get that dock out immediately. Japanese save the 50 food, or sorry, 50 wood for the lumber camp. So they can get their dock up quick, and their fishing ships gather faster. So it's fairly even start here. I would slightly favor the Japanese, but as we get into the mid game, it feels like the Lithuanians can do basically everything the Japanese can do, and things that they can't do as well. So I would say long term, I probably favor the Lithuanians, and we see ACCM coming forward. Interesting. He's going to go for a tower rush. He can cut off this gold. Is there another gold for Hera? The only other 2 golds are over on this side. And he's coming forward with a barracks here. Barracks archer range tower rush potentially for ACCM, and he's going to have the food income because he has fish over on this side. It'll take Hera a long while to get over to that side of the map. Instantly goes for galleys too to come snipe those. So the risk here for ACCM is that he gets his fish sniped. He doesn't do enough damage to Hera, and he's not on water to snipe the fish from Hera. So even if Hera loses like 3 or 4 villagers here, but he wins water, he should be in the lead. So ACCM has to do a lot of damage on this side, or somehow manage to defend his water. And he's going for fire galley right now, so he'll be able to push off the first 2 galleys for the time being. What do Lithuanians do versus Arb, Halb, Samurai, Yasima, Trebs? That's a pretty deadly 5-unit building composition you got set up there. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. Hera's trying to run. Uh-oh. Villager can't move. Uh-oh. He's stuck. Door's stuck. And he's dead. ACCM taking out the first vill from Hera. Now he's going for a tower over here. And Hera is going to be struggling for gold income. Struggling for gold income big time. And look at that. He actually switched off the galleys. And he went onto the fire galleys instead. And that's going to be really nice for ACCM. A lot easier. If you're just defending with a couple odd fire galleys, a lot easier to defend against like 2 of these than it is 2 galleys running around sniping your fish. ACCM should come over here and wall these golds in. 100%. He needs to tower this, but he should wall them in as well to deny access to Hera. Welcome, Raiders. Yeah, welcome, Raider. Party of 1. Hi, I have a reservation under Shoots. Party of 1. Thank you, my friend. All right, ACCM. He's found the villagers. He has found the villagers, folks. And these are awfully exposed here. We got 4 skirms with spearmen here. He's going to take another villager. Hera's going to try and defend with skirmishers of his own. Neither player has fletching. Neither player has armor. And ACCM is going to need to retreat from that. But Hera still only has 2 on gold. Which means the fire galley production is just not happening. And now ACCM is going for a forward dock. I really like this. I love the forward dock from him. He knows that Hera is going to be struggling big time for fire galley production. He's got no gold income. And he's got fire galleys of his own on the way. So he might actually clear up this fishing eco. Hera is making a switch into scouts, though. Where's the stable? Stable is back there. He's going out to the berries over on the side. And he's making the switch into scouts because there's so many skirms here from ACCM. ACCM should keep adding in spears, but he doesn't know about the stable yet. So I don't know if he's going to keep doing that. Fires are here, and Hera had the same idea for the dock positions. He's actually going to push this back for the time being. ACCM stopped producing fire galleys for a while there. And he's going to lose both of these. Oh, boy. Does he? Only loses one? He's got another one on the way? Yeah, he loses both of them. And the villager. Damn, dude. Hera's done such a good job to recover. But ACCM now hitting the berries that Hera went out for. Maybe should have put that into farms. Maybe should have put that wood into farms instead of a mill up there in a really exposed position. Does the ACCM see the stable yet? He does not. That's the only part of Hera's base he doesn't see. And Hera is still kind of hiding those scouts. He's got 2 of them. You need a mill to make farm. Ah, that is a good point. He didn't have a mill yet. That is a great point. I didn't realize. He didn't go out for that early. Full walls from ACCM, by the way. Full walls. Keeping himself safe behind this pressure. Like I said, Lithuanians kind of do everything in the mid game better than and late game pretty much better than Japanese. Oh, wow. He was stuck. Okay, he's coming out now. And underwhelming demo. Underwhelming demo for sure. Hera's going to take back water. And Hera continues to move his fish as well. Now going for more farms over here. But ACCM spotting this. Or rather, not spotting the farms in the mill. That's a bug in Capture Edge that we can see those. But he is trying to lock down that wood line and the gold. And he's going to unintentionally find a really good position for a tower. Hera forced into a counter tower of his own. And now Hera is coming forward. But ACCM is already fully walled. Hera has lost. This is his 3rd villager that he's lost now. Might even lose more here. Yeah, he will lose a 4th. Oh, boy. ACCM with a ton of damage. Ton of damage. And he's cutting off these farms over here, too. 4 villagers down from Hera as he tries to pressure in this side. Scout's not finding any value yet. He does have the better fishing eco, though. He's got 6 fishing ships, Japanese fishing ships, and he's continuing to push ACCM back over here. Also, it's more efficient, relocating his docks over to good locations. And he does have more resources banked. But ACCM now bringing out scouts of his own. He made that forward stable a while ago. And here come the scouts, and it's a 5th villager down from Hera, and the scouts are coming in. Oh, boy. This is going to get awfully messy for Hera, unless he can get another quick wall down here, potentially. ACCM diving for the skirmishers now. Maybe not the best decision ever. But he has killed that tower, denied all these farms, and now he's pushing up with this army, looking for more villager kills. Meanwhile, at the front, Hera still trying to get in. Kills a 7th villager. Oh my god. 8? 9? Oh my god. ACCM going in against these villas. 10? And Hera, where did his resources go? They all disappeared. He's queuing up more scouts. He's getting the armor. He's getting bloodlines. He's going for more skirms. He's going for full military here. But he's just ignoring the army at the back of his base. He's trying to push in through this side into ACCM's economy. But he's been ignoring this army for so long, and he's lost so many villagers because of it. Actually crazy. 0 on gold for Hera. ACCM trying for another tower. It feels like Hera can probably stall this out, right? Yeah, that tower won't go up. ACCM runs away, and he goes for another stable. Oh my god. What on earth? He's fully walled, and he's going for more scouts. And Hera can click up. I think ACCM needs to chill on the scout. Oh, he's going bloodlines, dude. Like, I know you've killed so many villagers. Lots of idols, too. I think you just need to chill behind your full walls, maybe. Try and go up to Castle Age. ACCM winning water? No. Doesn't look like it. Where are these? They're just hanging out back here. Damn, dude. He's trying to repair them. Meanwhile, coming in with the scouts. Can he find more villager kills? There we go. That's number 11. Number 12. He pulls him back. Wants to try and take this fight. And he does. He does win that fight. Villagers need to retreat once again. ACCM not paying attention to this build, but now he will. No? What? On Earth? Okay. 13 villagers dead from Hera. Villager count is 36 to 50. Meanwhile, over here, ACCM losing a villager trying to complete that tower. It's good attention to detail from Hera to come back over here and deny that. Hera is way faster to Castle Age, however. Way faster. Still, scouts looping around once again. Scouts are looping around once again, and there's no spearmen here from Hera this time. There are no spearmen here. He's just got villagers. He's got skirmishers. He's got some scouts. And these scouts from ACCM have bloodlines. They have the armor. They have forging. It's going to be very difficult to Vil fight these. As you see them just absolutely ripping through those skirmishers, hunting these villagers down. And for like the 4th time this game, Hera has to abandon this position over here on the right. But he is in Castle Age. And he's starting to go for some knights. Can he get into ACCM's base? That's the question. As ACCM leaves with more villagers. Dude, what? He's hard committing here to Feudal Age. Like, just make a market. Buy your way. He's got a market. Buy some food or something. Guess he's just going to keep trying to cut Hera off this position. I mean, Hera is losing villagers to the towers. And there's another tower here from ACCM to continue denying that gold. Hera's going to have to take out this one and then this one before he wants to get anything done. 2 more villagers dying from Hera. How many villagers does this man have? Does he have enough? And there we go. ACCM buying food. He's going to click up shortly. Bop. There we go. Knights coming in. Needs to wall behind this. Should be an easy defense here. Against just skirms and knights. Just keep hard committing onto the walls. You should be fine. And meanwhile, well, he's into the wood line again. This is a GG moment for Hera. This is a GG moment here for Hera. And it's 3-2. Impressive stuff from ACCM. Really, really nice game to follow up the first 4. Really great. I love the fact he came forward with the towers, had no chill against the Japanese, kept his fish safe. And then just the hard commitment on the Feudal Age, I guess, paid off. Hera playing fully open, not walling, didn't have access to golds. Really, really good. 3-2 for Portugal over Ghana? Or is it Ghana over Portugal? Why didn't Hera just defend with his army? Well, I think he was in a position where he felt like he needed to do damage, right? And then once he's forward, he's like, do I really want to bring it back? And then he was forced to bring it back. It was just ugly. Super ugly. Good job from ACCM. Like, this set hasn't felt close at all. It feels like Hera's the better player here. But ACCM still taking 2 wins. Really, really nice. And he's keeping himself in it. Keeping himself alive. What did Viper say? He hasn't answered me yet. He has not answered me yet. Who is the Order of the Sheep? That's the people organizing the Hanover tournament, I guess. Is this deeper ACCM or Hera territory? Listen, this is deep ACCM territory. Viper doesn't really answer his messages right away. He's like me. All right. So next map can be, well, what can it be? Let's take a look. Coastal was a win. It could be Border Dispute or Gold Rush. Please, Border Dispute. Please, Border Dispute. Please, Border Dispute, please. What civs do we have for Border Dispute? Mayans? Khmer? Haven't played AoE 2 in a while, but thinking about starting again. Any advice? Well, there's a bunch of good YouTube content creators doing stuff, like Hera does guides. The Art of War in-game things are really helpful as well. And campaigns are really fun. Jadwiga campaign is great if you have the expansions. Would you consider Japanese as a baddish imp civ? Yeah, Japanese doesn't have a great Imperial composition. They have a good transition to early imp. It's going to be Gold Rush. Tatars against Franks. Okay. Have you forgiven Alfonso Davies yet? Dude, the guy just came off injury. I'm like... My theory is like... It was not a terrible penalty kick, but I have seen penalty kicks like that go in hundreds of times. It was like 8 minutes into the game. The guy's been injured for months. It's his very first World Cup game. And you're against like what's the second, FIFA calls them the second rated team in the world. And you're the underdog. Like, you know how much pressure is there? It's crazy. Putting it on target is way better than like blasting it over the net or hitting the post. At least they made Courtois work for it. Also, Courtois makes those nets look like they're fucking tiny, dude. When he's standing, holy shit.
Happy Thanksgiving, Dave. Thankful for your streaming.
It's about getting ready for the next World Cup. It's not about getting ready for the next World Cup, bro. It's about being in the moment, dude. You can't be the guy that's like, it's about getting ready for 4 years from now, bro. Fuck off. If we get a win in this and get kicked out of the group stage, I'm happy. If we get a tie, I'm happy. As long as we play well, which I think we did, I'm happy. I just want to be proud of my team, and I'm super proud of my team right now. The style that they play is very entertaining. And I think they had a good performance yesterday. All right, so we've got Gold Rush, and look at this map. Look at this map for both players. Oh my god. This Gold Rush generation for Warlords, very open, and that's the way it's designed, but oh my goodness. Is this ever open for Hera? ACCM's got a little bit more to play with back here. He can maybe wall up in the front. He's got the back gold, but look at Hera's positioning. He does have this back gold, but only this one little wood line and then another little wood line over here. He's going to have to play fairly aggressive. Probably heavy scouts early. ACCM probably into scouts. I don't think you can get away with an FC on a map like this. You can try, but I think against players of this caliber, you're going to get punished. So we've got Hera with gold here and a gold here. ACCM with the gold forward as well, but he's got that safe gold at the back. Berries forward for both players, and this is just like this is a stylistic choice of Gold Rush for this generation, because old Gold Rush, I remember when like DE first came out and Gold Rush was in the map pool, it was just FC every single game. So I think everyone is still kind of haunted about that. Don't want to see it. Don't want to see the full wall FC. This is what happens. This is not a closed Gold Rush map. Yeah, exactly. It is not. It is not at all. What are you guys doing? Just hanging out? Okay. Okay, so Franks versus Tatars. Well, Franks will have the advantage in the early Scout Wars, and I think their eco is pretty good, although like being able to transition on the farms is amazing, and obviously the berry bonus is great, but I think I have to favor the Tatars here with the ability to go Cav Archers and have Thumb Ring for free. The ability to get the bonus damage on the hills is very, very useful, and the ability to have 50% more food from all your sheep is great. Means you can get away with some greedy builds, and it looks like ACCM is going to go for a greedy build here. Forward wall all the way around. He's got 3 villagers working on the walls already. And is he going to try for an FC play? That's what it looks like right now. Hera's already up. No, it's not going to be FC. Okay. He'll probably add a stable, 3 scouts, full wall. Or maybe an archer range. Franks is a great matchup for Tatars, yeah. How would MBL wall this map for both players? Analyze. MBL, if he was confident against his opponent, he would wall just the way that ACCM is doing. If he wasn't very confident, he would probably wall. There'd be like a little wall here to the TC, and then a little wall to the back. Then he'd have a wedge. On Hera's base, well, I think he would wall straight to the TC and then straight out here, right? And then straight out like this, and then down like this, right? And then down like that. Does that make sense? Only in his mind. Okay, economies are going to look good for both, and they're both going for stable. They'll make a few scouts. And Hera's going to play open. ACCM's going to play walled. This should favor Hera, though, because he's put less villager time into walling up, and we can see it probably in the economy stats. Yeah, Hera has slightly more resources collected than ACCM. And ACCM is just going to be playing fairly defensive here. Hera doesn't even need to wall, likely, at this point. Just a couple spearmen could keep him safe. Viper just replied to you on stream. He said, fuck that Baldy. Well, he said he can't. He wants to take the games at his own pace. Apparently my pace is too fast for him, guys. I just have too much pace. I am just too pacey for Viper. That's right. Maybe you should get a pacemaker. Here's the walls. Perfect timings for Hera. Perfect timings for Hera. He catches that spearman. Scouts are going to come around. Ooh, scouts are going to come around this side. Maybe. No, he's still got a scout here. Hera. 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 Ooh, maybe not. Maybe not, folks. Maybe not. He's only got one scout in defense. He's going to lose a villager. It's a good snipe from ACCM. Maybe Hera got a little bit too greedy with the timings there. ACCM comes in. He's going to try and snipe another villager. And he's going to get another one. He's going to get another one. Oh, yeah. Absolutely gets another one. Might even get a third one. Oh, my God. Omega value. Omega giga value for ACCM. Makes 3 scouts. No, makes 2 scouts. He makes 2 scouts to add to his initial starting one, and he gets 3 villagers from them. And that is just greed from Hera. That is greed from Hera enabling that. But now Hera has full map control. So it's not the worst thing in the world. ACCM has no military whatsoever. We saw it in the arena game, although this isn't exactly arena. Hera grabbing full map control, being able to sit outside of ACCM's walls, and getting all this position for free can be valuable if you can capitalize on it. Those villas should have had food on them as well. Yeah, but the, not much. Maybe 2 or 3. ACCM clicks up soon. He's idling his TC. Bop! There we go. And Hera will click up shortly, but ACCM has to be feeling very comfortable here, and he's going stables. And he's hiding it from Hera. He's hiding that second stable from Hera. Is this a step lancer play, folks? Into Frank Knights? That doesn't seem like the smartest thing in the world. If Hera comes back from this, I'll not eat any junk food for a month. Ooh. Okay. More farms being added. Well, we have 8 on gold. Bloodline's coming in. It's probably going to be camels, right? Probably some camels here. Did you ever unban that guy, by the way? Maliset? Yeah. Yeah, it did. I'm assuming you're talking about Maliset. Hera's adding skirms. So Hera thinks it's a full Cav Archer play. I wonder if this is what ACCM is assuming. Probably. It's probably assuming that Hera is assuming he'll go Cav Archers. And he queues up Knights. Okay. Cool. Yeah, Maliset is now officially unbanned in the channel. Yeah. Satellite view? Yeah, we got the satellite view. Don't worry about it. It sounds like there's scouts in the other room when we go on this view. They're like attacking the wall in the other room. And Hera's going to see double knight. He's going to see double knight. He's going to see bloodlines. And he won't see the armor yet. And there's the step lancers. Step lancers are on the field. 2 knights, 2 camels, 2 step lancers. The ultimate composition. ACCM's figured it out. He has figured it out. He has 2 cavalry units for every occasion. Dude, what is this army? What on earth? ACCM still does not have the armor. Doesn't have any upgrades other than bloodlines for these units. And Hera is now switching back into knights. He made a few skirms, but that's it. Going to a monastery. Gonna try and grab these relics as well. Looks like ACCM is doing the same thing. You can also heal up your units, so not the worst thing in the world. And Hera is going to be able to protect this TC. Wise of him to stay back here with these knights to protect this. Step Lancer don't care about houses, right? Oh! Almost getting through there. Almost getting through that house. ACCM can't take this engagement. Under a TC against the knights with no armor. Yeah, he needs to back away. But he does have 3 TCs. He does have 3 TCs already. And he already has a villager lead. 47 villagers against 37 from Hera. Really, really good stuff from ACCM. And Heavy Plow is even on the way. Great stuff. Hera really struggling from those 3 villagers he lost early. ACCM might tie up this set. And it's honestly, like, it doesn't feel like we should even be 3-2 at this point from the way that Hera's played. But we have a possibility of being 3-3 going into the next one. Like, that's... Well, of course it would be 3-3 if we're going to the next one, but, like... That's kind of crazy to me, because it just feels like Hera's been steamrolling today. Feels like ACCM's getting better each game. Yeah, kind of. Well, no. Because the Land Madness game was not too impressive. I guess what I'm trying to say is ACCM's losses have felt very underwhelming. That's what I'm trying to say. Like, very underwhelming. And Hera's losses, well... Nomad and Coastal were competitive at some point anyway. Hera's going to try and snipe this monk. He'll get it. 100%. Check how much Hera wasted on range upgrades. Yeah, Bodkin, armor. The Bodkin at least helps with the TCs.
Love you, Dave.
But yeah.
Keep up the exceptional work, as always. Don't
Thank you, One Wet Paw.
Wikipedia, my man.
I won't. I won't. Thank you for all for as well. Damn, dude. Here's got 3 monks here. He's got to be careful he doesn't get too far out of position. You can see him not retasking the monks. He's still wandering in because if he gets too far out of position, this is what happens. Step Lancers come in very good against the monks. And he's going to lose 3 monks in exchange for 1 Step Lancer. That is the worst trade deal in the history of trade deals. 100%. I don't know who negotiated that, but it's awful. Hera get that camel? He doesn't even get the camel, dude. And the lions are still chasing. They are going ham. And now it's only 1 lion still chasing. Oh, the lion distracted him and he got a camel converted. It's fine. He took care of it. TC in the center here for ACCM. That is his 4th TC. Hera has added the 3rd. But ACCM is still 76 vills against 63. Wheelbarrow is in for Hera, so I guess that kind of makes up for it a little bit, but ACCM is in a pretty commanding position with the hill position, with more villagers, and with 800 plus stone with which he can go for a castle. As long as his uptime is good here. Oh no. What on earth? What on earth are you doing? ACCM has no blacksmith upgrades. Yep. He doesn't really need them at the moment. He's got monks. He's got camels. As long as he doesn't get too many converted. Oh, he gets 2 converted. Uh-oh. ACCM now having to wall this off. Hera coming in for a big fight, and he's going to win this fight, but he doesn't have that much... He doesn't have any faith left on his monks, so I don't know if he can stall at the castle. I don't know if he can stall this castle. And yeah, he's overstayed his welcome as more camels arrive. And Hera needs to retreat. Now there's a castle on the hill. And potentially soon a castle on his face. If he lets ACCM get away with that. Now if you're ACCM, you got to think about increasing your food eco, which he's doing right now. And going up to the Imperial Age. Also increasing your villagers on gold. You can see right now he's taking sheep in the middle. The sheep he gets for free from the TC. You need to go up right now, ACCM. Like, you need to start thinking about that immediately. Hera's going for a forward castle. Wow, but ACCM already has a defensive castle here. He recognized the threat, and Hera is going for that. Does he see the castle? He doesn't even see it. Bro, he doesn't see the castle from ACCM. Okay, now he does. And deletes. I love the idea from Hera to start pressuring this area because it's hard to pressure the middle or contest this at all. But ACCM realizing he was potentially weak at home, going for that defensive castle is very, very nice. Hera is about to click up. He goes for another castle on this side. ACCM deleting the barracks so that he can get access to these villagers. The monk has no faith, so he can't didn't like stall this out. And Hera goes for gates, but there's still a hole. Of course there is. There's a hole. Oh my god. Hard to click the vills though. Makes it hard to click the villagers here. With the random gate and the houses and the hill and everything. And this castle is at 70%. It's going to be denied unless Hera sends more vills. It's going to be denied. It's going to be denied. He's walling in this one villager. There's 2 villagers making it. Make that 1. And now the tower is up. And oh my god, ACCM is going to take this to a game 7. That's what it looks like right now. Hera's making the switch into barracks. Oh boy. Hera is making the switch into barracks right now. Not the position you want to be in here with Franks. He's going into pikemen, and ACCM goes for another castle over here. Still needs to get up. He definitely needs to get up, but it's looking real good for ACCM. Helps Rams? Well, Franks don't even get siege ram. It would be like help capped ram push. Rip. There we go. There's the castle. ACCM will see this right away because of his outpost. Bop. And he comes over here with the camels. Oh boy, there are pikemen here. There are monks. So Hera will get this castle complete, but he might lose villagers along the way. Yeah, he'll come back out for this. ACCM, you need to click up. And that's what he's doing right now. Bop. Archer range is now being added. It's going to be a little bit of a delay in the tech switch here for ACCM. Skirmishers finding value. Pog. And maybe Hera can capitalize on that timing window. But attacking Tatars uphill is probably never going to be great. And now ACCM will see that Hera is taking gold over there. He actually sends his units all the way through here. And it's wide open into Hera's base. If he finds this hole at the back. Yeah, good place. That'd be good, but he doesn't even have a university right now, so. Oh, if only he went back here. Hera finding some picks over on that side. Eco KD is 12-2. Surprised it's not more after that castle fiasco. And there's the university for ACCM. He's teching the Cav Archers now, but it's going to take time, right? He's got Bodga, he's got Bloodlines. No armor upgrades for those. Thumbring comes in automatically with the Tatars. And Hera now goes into Cavalier. If ACCM can keep him off gold, this Cavalier switch is not really going to work all that well. If he can keep him off gold. Right now, Hera is accessing this gold over here, and he's going for another castle too. So he might be able to hold on to this. ACCM. He's got enough stone for another castle, but he also needs to repair. He's found these villagers over here, and he's starting to pick them off, too. He does have Thumb Ring. He does have Ballistics, so these bills will die quite quickly. Not denying the castle yet, which I'm surprised by. I mean, there's not really anything over here to stop him. All the pikemen were on this side, but still. Guess he'll light that get up for the time being. And Hera is going to have probably one push. He's going to have one push in him with the Cavalier, the Trebs, the pikemen. If he can't make that one push happen, the game is probably over. I actually kind of like that ACCM didn't go for that second castle up here. It gives him a lot of stone to work with to repair this one. I feel like if you go for the second one, you definitely lose this. He might still go for it in a bit of a more defensive location over here, but... Dude, is it just me, or do these Treb shots take forever to land on this castle? Look at that. Look at the angle. Take forever to get there. Keshik's looping around. Can find huge value back here. He can find massive value back here. And Hera pulled away with the pikeman. I don't think that was intentional. I think he was patrolling. The pikeman got out of range. And now ACCM is going to find this wood line back here. That's super annoying for Hera. Meanwhile, castle is still alive on this side. Hera is going to lose his castle over here. And ACCM can potentially come in and snipe these Trebs. He does have heavy Cav Archer already. Second armor upgrade coming in. I don't think... Does he have the unique tech? No. Dude, Hera's just trying to buy himself so much time with these pikemen. He's tossing his units in. Uphill. Even going for a castle under fire of the Cav Archers and the Trebs. Finally managed to clear up that army back there. The Silk Armor is on the way for ACCM, and it looks like ACCM is going to take this game. I mean, I don't see where the chances are for Hera here. Unless he stalls this out for another hour and plays the edge and plays, you know, like Frank Light Cav spam, I don't see how he's doing it. Up a hill against Tatars, against Heavy Cav Archer. With no gold? Castle will go up. And then the castle will likely go down. So he has to use his Cav Archers over here within the castle fire to protect the Treb. He wants to get that castle down. He wants to keep this Treb alive. You can see the houses on the other side, and then he used them to body block, but Hera calls the GG, and we are somehow going to a game 7. ACCM in his wins, he's scrapped it out. In his losses, he's got absolutely destroyed, but he's here, and we're here. Game 7 coming right up, and it's going to be border dispute. Oh, God. Oh, my God. This is not the position Hera wants to be in. Going into game 7 and border dispute where anything can happen? No way. Persians? No, Hera already used Persians. He already used Persians. Anyway, eco much better for ACCM. The 3 snipes early with the scouts added such value, and they'd never look back from that. This border dispute map is wild. You never know what's going to happen. Yeah, Persians should have been kept. I mean, I think the douche strategy is just really strong on this map. Are Berbers good in border dispute? They should be, right? Should be okay. Frank's loss. So it's probably Khmer here for Hera, and it's probably Mayans for ACCM. Do you go Huns here? I don't think you do. Maybe you do. Maybe. Are Mayans bad? Takes longer to chop out. Easty, I think you've got the wrong idea of what this map is. We're not going on to Chaos Pit, my dude. We're going into border dispute. Easty, catch up. Easty, catch up. Joblamov, thank you for the 10 months. Thank you for the follows too, guys. Appreciate it. Take 4 boars and GG. I mean, Mayans are here because the resources last longer, right? They're really good. You just even get a couple boars in. Khmer, obviously, you can hide in the houses. Don't need buildings to go up. Makes for really tight transitions. What makes border dispute so unpredictable? You'll see. Few months before the India DLC, Huns were close to S tier. What? Few months before, you mean the latest DLC, Huns were close to S tier? No, Huns have been a solid like B plus for ever since DE came out. Maybe like an A minus. Another more games today. There's another best of 7 after this. We have, after this one, we have Vinchester versus Vallessa. Are Huns S tier on any map? Maybe Nomad. Okay. Huns are good on Land Madness. They have a good start on Forest Nothing. Does that count? They're also decent on like hybrid maps, like 4 Lakes. They could be good on water maps too. Should the wood penalty for Huns not apply on Nomad? Oh, that would make them really strong on Nomad. Huns are already like, Huns have a bad start, but they're actually not a terrible Nomad civ. Once you get it rolling, if you have a good dock spot and you're not like just trying to go up super, super quick against your opponent, Huns can be, once they get rolling, Huns can be very strong. If I could add another civ to the game, what would it be? None. None. It probably takes him away. Which ones would you take away? I don't know. I don't think Lithuanians really add anything to the game. I'd probably take them away. I think Tatars as well. I'd probably take them away. Sicilians? I think Sicilians are fun. They're unique. Gajaras need a nerf. Do they? I don't know. I think Gajaras are in a pretty good spot right now. Maybe a small nerf to Shirvamshas, potentially. Poles nerfed anytime soon? I think Poles are probably going to be the civ they look at the most to nerf in the next expansion. Or not expansion, but patch. Of the teams of the World Cup, who has the best civ on Arabia? Well, the Argentinians don't have a really good build for Arabia, that's for sure. All right. Still not into the game, by the way. Still not into the game. We'd rather talk about some civs that need buffs. Civs that need buffs. Yeah, Persians should get their production speed back in Dark Age. That's enough. Slavs? Slavs probably need a buff of some kind, but I don't know what it is. Just a small one. Incas are fine, in my opinion. Burmese? I think missionaries, and I've been saying this forever, I think missionaries should be able to kill or carry relics at the same speed as they walk, not at a reduced speed. I think that's enough of a buff to try it with Spanish. Goss. Well, I think Goth's Hunt should probably last longer. That'd be a good buff. If Gothic Hunt lasts like 10% longer, 15% longer. Madging. All right. All right. Versiform. Okay. We now have Madging. I love that, dude. Good find. I love that. Good find. A minute left. Game 7 coming right up. Mayans against Khmer on border disputes. I don't know how we got here, but we're here. Madging is just cap watch in tournaments. Actually true. Actually true. What extension do I need to see the emote? BTTV.
Fuck you all. Your lives are so sad. I get a charity tax.
Eisenheim, thank you for the 4 months, dude. Welcome back. With Prime Gaming. Thank you. Was that automatically added? I added it. He gave the link and I just added it. What extension for the mobile app? Yeah, it doesn't happen on the mobile app, sorry. Sure, there's a way to get around it, but I don't know of one inside the app. I know if you're like on the browser, you could probably get around it, but yo, Jay, thanks for the Prime, dude. Thank you. And thank you everyone for being here. All right, we're going into game 7. We're going into game 7, and here we go. Border dispute. ACCM against Hera. And we can see ACCM already luring in 2 boars. Is he going to get this last boar? Who's going to shoot first? Oh, no, she shot first. Also, I guess one good thing with Mayans is that... Oh, no, I guess you're not housed. You start with 2 houses here. So I guess he wasn't housed and he didn't get loom right away. I was about to say, like, one good thing with Mayans here is potentially getting loom right away, so that you don't have any shenanigans in the early fights. But both players getting 2 boars in here. ACCM is just going to keep this boar interested while he takes the food from this one. He's got lots of sheep. He's got lots of deer nearby. Same thing for Hera. Pretty much equal start. And Hera's on the run. Hera is on the run. Now let's take a look at the resource placements here. ACCM, he's got a safe-ish gold back here, another safe gold back here. Hera's gold is a little bit further away, and these two, oh boy. Oh boy, Hera's gold positions. Not looking the best for him. This one's fairly safe. Like, you can't be that angry with this one, but these two, oh my god, what is this? What on earth? Are there secondary golds on this, or did players just get one gold and then it's just like random other positions? It's GG with those gold spawns. Okay, Club and Seal. What, dude, how is that your name? All right, Master Flex. Calm down. Calm down. Did anyone ever watch the clip? The late, great Sean Locke talking about the time he went seal clubbing? He didn't actually go seal clubbing. He's a comedian, but... Oh my god, I die every single time I watch that. It's so funny. Sean Locke was amazing. He was. I was very sad when he passed away. One of my favorite comedians. Alright, so, Feudal Age already for Hera. And Hera didn't even need the buildings. He had the lumber camp, but he didn't have the second one because he's Khmer. And he's going to go up super quickly here. I would expect an archer range. It looks like ACCM is going to play a little bit more defensively. Push all of his deer in here. And he's still got tons of food underneath his TC. He'll get loom. And, well, where are the walls going to be from him? Does he go for tower defense? Does he go for archer range defense of his own? That's an ugly lumber camp. He had never seen anything like it. I have to watch that clip after this game. All right, more house walls over here. ACCM is going to wall this whole area off, maybe? And he's walling out both of the secondary golds from Hera. That's a good point. Thank you. Hot unscouted sheep in yo area. Thank you for that excellent point. We appreciate you. And it'll be stable from Hera. Stable. You think you're going to be able to do enough damage with scouts? Really? Okay. I don't know about that, but this scout got in. It's going to be very annoying for ACCM. Give a lot of good information for Hera. And maybe even deny the wall-offs over here. They're very close to each other. Yep, this is called border dispute for a reason. They're disputing the border. That's right. Oh, wow. Is this what... Dude, bro. Dude, bro. This wood line is like a super wood line. Couple houses here and you're completely walled. And it's archer range for ACCM. Hera does see this stuff happening over here, and Hera's going to need to back away, but ACCM, can he get the wall down in time? Looks like it. He still needs a house over here, but he should be fine. He's got Spearman to defend. He's got the TC over on this side to defend. Still open over here, but so far, Hera not really able to do much damage to him with that really, really quick uptime with Khmer. Hera does have faster farms, though, and he's getting the food income in at a decent rate. He's found the hole back here. So he has an entry point. But still, Archer Spearman, when you're this close to your opponent, just feels better than Scouts, right? Like, you can defend with the Spearman, you build up a big mass of Archers, and at some point your opponent is going to have to switch into range units as well. I guess the theory behind this for Hera is that the TC is in the middle of nowhere. It's not anywhere near the wood lines, so you're going to be able to have areas to hit, but ACCM just small walls around his resources, thinking about walling this off over here, and he hasn't taken really any damage yet. Can we see what Hera sees? Yep. See the hole back here? You can see everything from ACCM, basically. Took an engagement against those spearmen, or that one spearman rather. Lost a bit of HP, and now he's at the point where he can't even really engage against another one because he might lose 2 scouts right away. I don't know what she's doing. She's just chilling. Okay, villager count 27 to 27. ACCM building up his archer mass. He's only got 3 of them. So Hera's still in a fine spot, and Hera is building up his food right now, and he's on the way to gold, so maybe he can click up to Castle Age significantly faster than ACCM. Remember, he doesn't need the buildings to go up. He has them anyway. Oh, ACCM almost got some big hits there. Almost got some big hits. And she's no longer doing her thing. And Hera's now going for a wall off. ACCM, though, controlling 1, 2, 3, 4 golds. Hera only controlling 1 currently, and that is his main gold right there. There's still plenty of gold there. No reason to panic yet. 5,500 gold left on that pile. But if this game keeps going late, Hera at some point is either going to need to break in here, or he's going to need to extend out to these areas. And ACCM is coming around with the archers now. Perfect tower timing, though, from Hera. Really, really good stuff. He knew this was going to come soon. And ACCM needs to retreat. Loses a lot of HP. Might actually lose an archer here if he's not careful. Hera's still at the back with the scouts. And it's getting, like, the base is getting smaller and smaller here, right? ACCM is just constricting him in. Oh! Oh, he walls him in! He walls him in, ACCM. Getting extra value against these scouts, but Hera's going to pick a villager regardless. And now ACCM looping around to this back wood line. Looping around to the back wood line. Khmer villagers can hide in houses. Hera has Castle Age on the way now. Just kind of pressuring for damage a little bit too much there is ACCM, I think. He's going to be significantly behind at the Castle Age. So good build from Hera to click up as fast as he did. ACCM with a clever little gate there. Oh! Scouts are still alive, though, and being annoying. Still alive. I can't believe it. Like, look at... He has no space to run around here. Absolutely no space. And these things are still surviving. No fletching? Yeah, I think at this point you forgo fletching. You got to get up to Castle Age. He knows it. He knows it. You got to get up. Where are these villagers going? Where on earth are they going? Is he going to tower? He's going to tower the gold. He's going to try and cut Hera off gold, but this is a terrible decision. Your opponent is only 50 seconds away. Maybe ACCM thinks he hasn't clicked up yet. He's going to tower this gold and attempt to deny Hera off gold. But Hera will have knights on the field shortly. This is, it can be done, but right now it looks like he's going to regret this decision. There we go. Finally. Finally. Clears up the scouts. Tower is up. Tower will go down almost immediately. And Hera goes into knights. ACCM, though, he goes for another barracks over here. And he's going to keep sending his archers forward, even though his opponent just got to Castle Age. It's an easy clear up, right, for Hera? No, the spears are here now. Ooh. Things are getting interesting now with spearmen involved. Hera doesn't want to lose those knights for free. Another barracks here, too. ACCM even going for the armor for his spears. And suddenly, Hera has cut off this gold. And ACCM has done a fantastic job of keeping control of this area. Really, really good stuff. Hera is actually forced on the stone, and I believe he's going to have to sell his stone for gold. Or think about a forward castle at some point. I think Hera should have engaged with those 2 knights when he had a chance. I don't know about that. I don't know about pulling away those 2 knights before there were even any spearmen here. Seems very, very strange. Very strange. Castle Age on the way for ACCM now. And Hera going for that market. Is he going to sell the stone for gold or is he going to build up stone for a castle? Right now it feels like he's going to sell that stone for gold. Gold positions for him absolutely determining what is happening in this game so far. And I think Hera, if you had asked him, Hera would think these positions were a bit bullshit. And I have to agree. But still, he didn't hold on to this. Like, he didn't put any emphasis on holding on to this gold. Kind of made one tower and then he didn't engage with the knights. It's like he's almost been he's let himself be starved off of gold here. It's crazy. Another TC on the stone at the back. He made the tower behind the gold for some reason. Well, he made the tower behind the gold because he knew the archers would likely be sneaking around that way. Look at this little setup from ACCM. I mean, ACCM has done a fantastic job here. Keeping the army from Hera away. Look at the spearmen. He's got 10 spearmen. He's got a little city over here surrounding his tower. Hera is still on stone. Hera can go for a castle drop. Hell, even a TC here would be amazing from Hera. Delete the farms and place a TC right here. Take care of the tower, you clear up all this stuff, and you get access to the gold again. But it's almost getting too late for that, now that Pikeman is going to be in. Pikeman's in. Hera retreats from that. He still has 46 vills to the 42 from ACCM. He still has 10 knights, or soon to be 10 knights. So, militarily, he's not in the worst position, especially if he gets in anywhere around here. ACCM still only one palisade wall at the back, but I guess he has walls over here. Should be fine. And Hera is going to drop a castle soon. He's going to drop a castle soon. Is it going to be right here? It feels like it's gonna be right here. Oh my god. Oh my god. He doesn't even know what's in that archer range. It's only one archer. He's fine. And this castle is going to simultaneously take out that tower, get him access to this gold again, and kill the TC from ACCM. This castle, I think, is better than this castle. This one is a big brain play that I didn't think about when I was thinking about placements. Great stuff from Hera. Really, really good stuff. Also goes for a siege workshop behind. Is still on stone, so might be able to go for another castle. Third TC as well. Great stuff here. Two villagers dead. Monk dead. And he starts working away on the tower. And the pikemen can't really engage because there's a castle right here. Although ACCM, he's not done yet. ACCM is not done yet. Not done with denying this gold. No, sir. He's going to start taking it himself. He's got a lot of eagles in here, too. Maybe he can start picking away at the edges of Hera's base. A siege push over there. He's still got to defend at home, which is going to be a really big pain in the ass. Remember how much of a pain those scouts were. Now imagine those scouts as knights. Now imagine the situation that's right in front of your eyes. This is awful for ACCM. Great stuff from Hera, breaking into his base. Killing more villagers. And ACCM is forced to run and make another TC over here. Hera is fully recovered in this game. Great stuff. 58 villagers for Hera. 41 for ACCM. And now ACCM is completely on the back foot. Oh. Kind of trapped him in here, maybe. Converts a knight, kills a bunch of those. So Hera's army is kind of gone. Still has eagles over here, but they're not upgraded. Damn, dude. It's funny how, like, gold positions like this can make Hera go for a forward castle like that. But the forward castle works so well because ACCM was YOLOing so much on the denying Hera's gold. If ACCM wasn't so hard stuck tunnel vision on denying this gold, he probably would have controlled this area of the map, and that never would have happened. It's funny how it's like tic-tac-toe with Age of Empires, right? And he never would have gone so hard on the pikes either. Hera hasn't made a military unit in ages. He doesn't need to. He's just booming. Straight up booming. Look at his eco. 32 on farms. 4 on food for ACCM. And his first TC is about to go down too. This is really, really tough position for him. I don't know how he comes back from this. Hera has another castle potentially too. Is he going to like try and bust in here and place the castle? Or is he going to place it over on this side? We don't know. Maybe even on ACCM's gold. Could be a big play. Where is that second castle going, Hera? Does it go here? Does it go... Actually, knowing Hera, it probably goes, like, out here. Or, like, right here. Double castle stack. ACCM now going for a forward monastery. He's got the knights that he converted coming in for raids. He could find some value here. Remember, Hera can hop in the houses, which is exactly what he's doing. But he does lose one villager. Still, one villager is not enough here. 82 villagers for Hera. And there's the second castle on his gold. Going to push ACCM away completely and gain access to gold once again. ACCM is down by 40 villagers. Hera's about to double him up. He's going to have enough for a castle. But, like, realistically, where does the castle even go to give you maximum value? Like, here? This seems over. This seems super over. Where does the castle go, ACCM? Where does it go? Where can you even get value out of this situation? I don't know. If we look at what he sees, he knows about... Oh my god, yeah. ACCM knows he's just done. Yeah, there's the castle. Not even far enough forward. Hera's going to take this. Hera is going to take this for sure. I don't even see a situation in which ACCM can come back here. Ballista elephants being created here from Hera. He could loop one of those around, chop through the tree, and get in here. That would be kind of annoying. Trying to look for a way in for the knights, and this is just classic. One tree. That's it. Bring it over. Bring it over. Chop through. No, he's going to send the chonker up to this area. Oh my god. ACCM full rat mode engaged. Forward lumber camp. And Hera's imping. Hera is officially imping. He finally has access to gold once again. Gave that Ballista Elephant over to ACCM. This castle will fall immediately upon getting Trebs onto the field. Like, ACCM shouldn't even bother repairing this. And I don't even know if he's going to bother staying in the game if he sees Hera gets to imp. Look at this from Hera. Look at the economy from him. 111 villagers. University, 4th TC, 3 archer ranges coming. He can probably go for anything at the moment and still win the game. With that economy. Just full production of literally anything. Spearman? Fine. Go for it. $50 Vils. Come on, guy. Resign. Listen. Bruh. It's game 7, alright? You're not resigning. You don't know for sure. You don't know Hera's life. You don't know if he's had problems with the eco. Now you're exploring the eco, and you're figuring out that this is a giant economy. So maybe you're getting a little bit disheartened, but you don't know. There's always a way back. Light cap. Why wouldn't it be? Of course it is. Where even is his stable? Ah, it's hiding. And Imperial Age is here for Hera. ACCM, is he going to tap out? Is he going to do that pause? Yep, the pause. Where he just kind of reconsiders everything and he says, GG, well played. Hera takes that. And ACCM, unfortunately, is out of Warlords. Hera goes through, squeaks his way through on a set where I thought he was like the much better player, but I guess that speaks to ACCM. He was able to hang in there and take his maps on a day where maybe he wasn't playing his best. Hera looking super dominant once he gets his eco rolling, though. Takes it 4-3. Gold's generation on this map may be something they have to look at a little bit. I mean, that just doesn't seem very fair, right, to have those over there. However, like I said, it did kind of force ACCM to tunnel vision over here, and it forced him into this giant pikeman army that Hera just kind of ignored with this castle. So who knows how it would have played out if Hera had a couple back golds back here. Maybe it plays out differently than that. Maybe ACCM doesn't try and full wall this area. Who knows? Better eco. Of course. Look at the food collected. Oh my god. Doubled him up. Damn, son. And better KD too. Great job from Hera. Credit to ACCM too for like finding wins where he could. Right, like the coastal game is really impressive. The Nomad game was nice. The Gold Rush game, very good. Game from ACCM there.